At the dawn of the 16th century, England was a deeply Catholic nation, loyal to the Pope in Rome. The Church held immense power over people's lives spiritually, socially, and politically. But winds of change were sweeping across Europe. The Protestant Reformation, sparked by figures like Martin Luther, was challenging the Catholic Church's authority. England, however, would not follow the same path. Its transformation would be born not from theology, but from the desires of a king. This is the story of how a personal crisis reshaped a nation's religion. At the heart of the English Reformation lies a royal love story and a political crisis. Henry VIII, desperate for a male heir, sought to annul his marriage to Catherine of Aragon. But the Pope refused. The Catholic Church didn't just oversee souls, it controlled royal marriages, legitimacy, and succession. To Henry, this was no longer acceptable. He needed control both over his marriage and over his kingdom's spiritual destiny. Supported by advisors like Thomas Cromwell and Thomas Cranmer, Henry took a bold step. He rejected the Pope's authority and made himself supreme head of the Church in England. This wasn't just about love. It was about power, sovereignty, and a monarch's will. England's path diverged sharply from Rome not through theology, but through royal decree. It wasn't just a name change. It was a shift in power, theology, and national identity. Henry didn't dismantle the Church. He took control of it. Bishops remained, sacraments continued, but allegiance shifted from Pope to crown. After Henry VIII's death, the reform did not die with him. It evolved. His son, Edward VI, took the throne as a boy king, surrounded by Protestant advisors eager to push reforms further. Under Edward's short reign, the English Church moved rapidly toward Protestant doctrine. Latin Mass was replaced with English liturgy, and priests could marry. But it was under Queen Elizabeth I that the Anglican Church found its lasting shape. Between 1559 and 1563, she established a religious settlement, a middle way, via media, between Catholic tradition and Protestant reform. At its core were the 39 Articles, a foundational document that defined out Anglican belief, blending Protestant theology with certain Catholic practices. Anglican liturgy, with its choral music, formal ceremonies, and episcopal structure, offered a uniquely English religious identity. It was neither fully Catholic nor fully Protestant. It was distinctly Anglican. The Act of Supremacy wasn't just about theology. It was about legitimacy, succession, and sovereignty. In the Holy Roman Empire and in Swiss cantons, reformers like Luther, Zwingli, and Calvin were rethinking. The Church, but England, had gone further. Across Europe, the English model fascinated and frightened rulers. It had created a new church, not from grassroots rebellion, but from royal command. Anglicanism became a distinct path in the Reformation story. A national church, born from political necessity, yet shaped by spiritual compromise.
And so ends the tale of how a king's marriage changed the fate of a kingdom's soul.